Okay, the project is more larger than like a fund. We call Creando Puentes. Creando Puentes means building bridges. And the part we fund is the newsletter, which we call El Jornalero. The Creando Puentes is like a project we start because they labor. They have seen like not as a part of the community. They have seen like people with problematic in the community. So Creando Puentes is try to make relation with the neighborhood, with neighborhood association, with the business, with the police, with everybody. So how we did that? It's through music, through cultural events, and through the newsletter. Which one is the like you funding us? The newsletter, which is this one, we call Jornalero. El Jornalero means the day laborers. I can show a little bit there. El Jornalero, this is our newsletter, like the face. It goes, in the beginning we start this, the periódico El Jornalero, with only to day laborers. From day laborers to day laborers. And in here we have like a lot of stories of people. First of all, like to humanize really the day laborers. Day laborers, they are really a controversy issue. Like if you know in the media, it's like when you hear about day laborers, they're like criminals, they are illegal aliens, they are like problem in the community. So one of the things is makes this newsletter is give the human face of day laborers, telling their stories through these people. But in the beginning was just for day laborers. Now we are trying to give it to the neighborhood. So this is kind of the project we fund. So we go through the neighborhood, and this is who we are. You know, this is our story. And like this poster, we are human beings too. They are people like you and me, with the same needs and with the same like dreams and same challenges. Yeah, we have created some like cultural events where we have it here at the Worker Center, and we invite the neighborhood. Some of the neighborhood, really after like the good neighborhood agreement, we sign up with the city of Portland. One of the neighborhoods really changed. In the beginning was really opposing the center when we opened this place, and now like a place for the meeting is in his business. So it's kind of one of the things we really see it's changing. It's day laborers is constantly changing hearts and minds. Like when we talk about day laborers, this is like a controversy thing, which is not like we are. There are people who are looking for work, and one of the things like create the cultural event is a space for the people who don't know about day laborers. Come and learn. We have people here like with talents, music, poetry. So they just like we'll welcome them. Yes, especially with the new, like maybe the area here, because part of that we have like kind of meetings with the neighborhood. It's kind of like the continuation of the good neighborhood agreement, and to have like what their concerns are, if there is like a crime, people are drinking, or how can we solve that problem. And but we really met, or how do you say, deeply understand more each other than before. Like we have, when we talk about day laborers before, there's like create a stereotype like day laborers like they have a lot of perceptions, which it's not true. When we talk, when we tell the story, so we understand their concerns. It's our concerns too. We don't want people drunk. We don't want drugs here. We don't want like a crime here. That's what we don't want. They don't want either. So how can we work together in order to prevent that? And that's one of the things that we have, that the common ground to talk about. And I think that's, we make, like when we open this place, really make that connection. People who have never talked to them before, and now they're willing to talk to us. Like even some of them, they may come to our events. So we send the newsletter to some of the people. I think I went through the neighborhood and give it to the newsletter to the people. So to understand who we are, we are like the people who are working with. It's like
So
they have
that's
their own story, and that's the main purpose, like to let them know who we are, and we are the same like them. We have the same concern, and I think we have seen more collaboration than opposition. I think we turned that to collaboration, from the opposition in the beginning to more cooperation and collaboration. Yeah, creando puentes, that's the main idea. How can we bring all this business and neighborhood all together? And since day laborers, they are not gonna go away, they're gonna stay here and they're gonna look for work here. And so we must sit down together and talk. What concerns do you have? Solve the problems together. And I think now they're seeing us like one of the resources in the community. When they need a cleanups, where we can organize for like 10 to 15 people go outside and clean the neighborhood. It's a challenge, but we're gonna continue because it's a need. We have like other way to make fun for this project. Like we have house parties, we have other during the cultural events we ask for a donation too. And so we have to continue. Even like we have to do it free, we're gonna do it free because it's a need. We believe in the relation with the community is really important, like to understand each other. VOS has a lot of projects. One is the Worker Center, which is this place. This place is on the people who come and look for work here. In this area we have a wage claim program. People who is not getting paid, so we do it here. We have English classes here too. We have other projects like art classes, and so we have all kinds of things like while people are waiting for work here. So we consider like this place is more than just like people come and hire them. Just a place like welcomes everyone. We don't care who you are, what color you are, what language you speak, you're welcome here. The only requirements is you have to look for work, And so that's kind of one of the project. And another project we have is Lucha, which is Laborers United for Collective Health Action. So Lucha, that's kind of it's an acronym but it's real. It's the health project. So in the health project, we have other kind of things, trainings, videos they show about the health, but also part of the other programs we have is organizing and leadership development, which we have like monthly gathering here or anywhere else. Basically, most of the gathering we're doing here, where we call asambleas generales, where we invite all of them and to talk on different issues we face. Another program we have is mobilization, action and mobilization, where we're doing marches. We the May Day, we start organizing. We're working the secure communities. How can we stop the collaboration between the police and immigration agents? So that's another project we have. And the newsletter is part of the project of the creating a lie, organizing a lie. And because we have the need is to go outside and educate the community and tell them who the day laborers are. And day laborers, they go with us. We are not the voice of day laborers. They go themselves to tell their story. In the newsletter, they live to tell their own story by their own voice, and that's the voice of day laborers. That's what I think one of the surprise was, like I mentioned, one of the neighbors change,
Mm.
and
Mm. Mm.
from hate to maybe not really love, but
Tolerance.
tolerance. It's kind of good to see some of the changing in the neighborhood, and good to see also like day laborers willing, giving their time, cleaning up the streets, the neighborhood. And I think it surprised to me too. Like one of the things is like it's more communication with the neighborhood about doing all this community cleanup.